Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, and welcome back to the wonderful worlds of Hermits and Crafting. And we're flying over our new diamond drop game, which we built in our last episode, and it's also nearly finished. So what we need to work on now is getting the diamond collection system set up, because we don't want to lose our diamonds once we activate it. And after we finish the diamond collection, my friends, we'll be heading off to the mysteries and secrets of Area 77 to work on some cool things over there. But let's give this thing a quick try here. I've been adjusting the timings like crazy lately and trying to get that diamond block. I think we got it. We did! Haha, gosh, I love it. So this thing will get Hermit's diamonds for sure. But one thing we need to decide here is, how do we price it? Is it free? Is it a diamond? Is it 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, 5 diamonds? Let me know in the poll above and vote on the pricing structure of this game. And yeah, that was actually super fun. I think we got, let's see, I know we got a diamond block and maybe like 3 or 4 diamonds on that one. So I don't know if I want to get Hermits that many diamonds in one shot. I think they have to work a little harder for that. So the timings are super important with this game, so that the diamond blocks are much more difficult to get. Those are closer to the ground, so there's more of a risk to wait before you deploy your parachute/wings to get those specific items down below. So let's see. I want to try this one more time just because this thing is so much fun. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Get ready. Release! Maybe we could add some sound effects to that. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, wait, do we? I think we actually picked up 2. Yeah, I think we did actually. I thought I was gonna die there, but that's half the fun, because, you know, when you activate your parachute/wings, right? Like, it's pretty scary. You're not 100% sure if you're gonna get out of the crater or not. I think we made something really fun here. But what we need to focus on now is, of course, the diamond collections. So, well, I was just about to make a catastrophic mistake here on the server. I was gonna turn the entire crater here into a hopper capture device. So wherever the diamonds fell, or the elytra, if somebody died, it would be picked up with a hopper anywhere that's flat here. So, you know, I was crafting up a whole bunch of hoppers here, and up in the bushes, I noticed a wandering green was approaching, often mistaken for a wandering trader, minus the llamas. And yeah, he told me that would be a terrible idea, and the Hermits would be upset because that would cause a ton of lag. So we're gonna have to rethink how to capture our diamonds here. So I think we're gonna do something like we did with season 5 with our ice capture. So what we'll do is we'll put minecart track all the way along here, and we'll have a minecart hopper, you know, running around capturing anything. Now the disadvantage to that is sometimes those things break on a server, so we'll always need to make sure that's operating so we don't have any diamond loss in the system. So yeah. Catastrophic failure averted from a wandering green. This looks like a giant toaster or George Foreman grill. All right, so now that we got this set up, let's drop down the minecart. I thought I made it. Didn't I make it? Wait, I guess I'll have to assemble it. There we go. Awesome, so that should work. No! Thanks, Bob. Everything is finally fixed. Thank you, Bob. Anyway, we've got our minecart now. We will need to make a little redstone mechanism back here, similar to what we did with our creeper farm back in season 5, somewhere where the minecart will stop, unload, and then go about its business. But we don't need that right away. So we're gonna activate this thing, and that should work. So this should pick up all of the diamonds that have dropped. And then eventually, like I said, we will build that little mechanism over there. But the hopper has 5 slots in it, and that's probably more diamonds than I'm going to put inside of the airplane. So next thing we need to do is cover this up and then work on the timings and instructions. We're making some huge progress on this game. I've got the target and the staging area for the game set up. So let's open this up, head on down. You can see that super awesome target there looking very fancy. And we caught our elytra and swooped right into the tent. So this is where you start out your game. You'll sleep, of course, so you have a spawn point, because you're gonna go splat at some point, and then you'll put all your possessions in one of these chests, and then over here you can pay, and then of course take a provided elytra and 5 rockets to get up to the top there. So I think this is looking good. The target's all set up down below. We got the hoppers here so that it'll pick up the diamonds. And of course, we'll work on that other little device down there eventually, once I remember how to make it, that is. But let's fly up to the top because that is our last thing we need to do. I have added some additional dispensers there, so we have quite a few more than we had in our last episode. And if we fly into the maintenance bay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all of the repeaters inside here and realign them. So my goal is to have some of the very first dispensers dispense diamond blocks and then followed up by diamonds, so that it's more difficult to get the diamond blocks. So you have to kind of pace your way through it. So I think that makes sense. I'm a little bit apprehensive to tear out all of the repeaters and realign the timings, but I think for this game, it will be way better if we do, because it'll add a whole bunch more challenges. I hope I've got everything ready to open this game. Inside the tent, I've set up some instructions to help people figure out how to play. So up at the top here, welcome to Diamond Drop, read the instructions. And then from here, it tells you the basics of the game. And then you pay in that box over there, take the parachute, take 5 rockets, and of course, place all of your items inside the locker. And of course, for diamonds that drop and you die with, you have to return to this box here. And then of course, there is a quick pre-flight check, sleep in the bed, pay, take 1 elytra, 5 rockets, fly up to the airplane. So let's do that. And then up in the airplane, I have adjusted the timings of the repeaters again, but I'm still having a little bit of trouble. So I think we'll have a few kinks to work out in this game. And if we head up here, there is just one final set of instructions here, and then press the button and wait for flight. So the last thing we need to do is we need to put the diamonds in the hoppers. Houston, we've got a problem. I do not think items can be retrieved from the minecart below when there is carpet on the block above the track, because that block is not getting sucked up by the hopper below. So if we're gonna have to rebuild this giant target out of solid blocks, I've got nowhere near enough. So we've come to Azuma's free wool shop. So all you need to do to pay for the wool here is to let Azuma know why you needed it. So took a bunch of wool because I failed at redstone, using the wool to rebuild my giant target. I have no idea what episode I'm on. Thank you, Scar. Hold on, let's put a little smiley face at the end. Yeah, so there we go. We'll put that back in there and look at all of our beautiful wool, which we'll be able to transform into our target. I am so incredibly hyped right now. This game is finally done. It has taken us a ton of work, but everything is set and fixed, by the way. So heading inside here, we've got all the instructions set up. We have the items that you need. So those are all the things you'll take to get up into the aircraft. Down below here, you'll see we have the target. So the target has been split in 2. So there is a minecart on this side and a minecart over here to suck them up. So that's just a faster retrieval process. And then of course I have removed the carpet squares from this and replaced it with a full wool block. And that has allowed us to suck the diamonds back up once they've landed on the target. So yeah, this is fixed and ready to go. And now let's head up to the plane. I'm super proud of this game. I really hope it's fun and the hermits have some enjoyable times flying through the hermit skies here. So like I said before, I got a little bit of instructions here, but this is the first official drop on Diamond Drop. Here we go. Open. Yes. Okay, sweet. Oh, there's the diamonds. There they are. There they are. No, 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 no. Oh, I saw that. I wanted the diamond block. I wanted it so much. I saw it there. But that's the fun of the game. You can't be greedy, or you got to get the timings right, stuff along those lines. But yeah, this game is ready and done. Well, I thought I was done with this game, but a creeper had other plans for me, and as I was reassembling the target, I realized I don't think we did this correctly. And now let me explain why. Once you've deployed from the plane and the diamonds are coming down, the diamonds that you did not pick up well in midair will land on the target, and one of the 2 minecarts will come by and they'll pick them up. But that's a very slow process. It takes about 2 minutes for the entire cycle to go through. Now, if you activate your elytra and then landed on the pad, you're gonna pick up the diamonds that you didn't capture in the air that have fallen and are waiting their minecart to pick them up. So we need a faster way to retrieve the diamonds before that can happen. So I built this and it's mesmerizing. I love watching this. It's so fun. Anyway, I think this will work. It's a compromise between blanking an entire area in hoppers and being way too laggy, but I think this is somewhere in between the two things. And I think this will work really, really well. So back there, as you can see, there's hoppers, and those lead all the way to a chest. There's also even a little maintenance bay in the back, look, so we can make sure that all the minecarts are actually operating. So yeah, this is kind of amazing. I think it works, and it's once again, it's super mesmerizing to watch. All right, let's put the target back on top. I'm pretty happy with this. Everything seems to have come out pretty darn well with our capture device. It's got this cool little maintenance bay back here that I was talking about. And then of course the hoppers are working. And if we pop out of here, you can see that I have rebuilt this now 3 times. So that's why I never get any videos done, because I tear everything out I make like 10 times, but for the better of the video and hopefully the better of the design. So I think this is looking decent now, so we can finally fly on over to Area 77, start working on that warehouse of mysteries and secrets. I take 1 week away from Area 77 and we've already got a whole town sprouting up behind us. Look at that. That is quite something. And as the head of base security, self-appointed, and general captain of the military operation here, self-appointed also, I need to build up the security here. Wait, what is this? Area 77 Alien Center. They're making profits off of us. This is serious business inside the walls of Area 77. So yeah, we're gonna need to build some kind of perimeter fence across here, build up some checkpoints in this area, but for now, that guard tower to our left will suffice. So what I want to work on is in the warehouse of mysteries and secrets. And I do want to point out, thank you for all the suggestions on things that we can build inside the warehouse and on the outside. I'm going to be going through those later, and it looks like the door's open here. Oh, that is right. We found out, by the way, that the older model UFO that we found is actually a time machine, and it's Grian's. But for everyone's safety, we're going to continue to keep it because, come on, let's all be honest here. Of all the people on the server, who should have a time machine the least? And that's Grian. We can all agree on this, can't we? But anyway, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be pushing this wall back as far as we can take it, because I want this like endless looking warehouse just full of cool and interesting things, plus things that need to be taken away from the server to maintain the server, because there's a lot of stuff on the server that's dangerous, and there are rapscallions out there that need to keep their hands off that stuff. And we're gonna store it here for everyone's protection and safety. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump into super fast build mode, and I'm gonna knock this wall back as far as we can and maybe make a couple tunnels to the left and the right, and we'll see where it takes us. End of super fast build mode, and we've got a little carried away with our warehouse design and pushed it through the mountain and beyond there, and then I decided to add these extra little areas to the sides. And yeah, it might be a little much here, but I think in the end we'll build something really, really cool together. And I've got some ideas already. So this particular alleyway will take you to the flight line, so that'll bring you up to, you know, all the other hangars and the airfield. And then on this side, I think this is where we're gonna store all of the creatures on the server in this area. And then back here, all the artifacts that we can find to safe and protect the server. So I think that'll be good. Now we need to decide on a design style for this entire thing. So we've started with the green. So I think I'm gonna continue with the green. I'm gonna take some cyan. So looking at kind of the colors that we have here is a little bit of cyan, a little bit of dark gray. And I think we can continue that in the interior here. Up at the very top, I think I'm gonna build a support structure made out of acacia and then hang lights down from it. And I think that will give off the feel very close to the warehouse in the Indiana Jones film. So I think that'll be absolutely perfect. So I can't believe we just like decimated this mountain. That pig up there is like, oh man, that was my home, man. Oh, I love it. Anyway, guys, why don't we jump back into super fast build mode and, well, cover this place up in an actual warehouse. End of super fast build mode, and boy did we get some progress done in that time lapse. That was a lot of work, but I am so excited to show it to you. So here is our giant hangar inspired by Indiana Jones for all those secrets and mysteries of Hermitcraft. And we've got two sections built. So over here, this is section 1, so S1. And this will be artifacts that we find throughout the server that are low security or low danger. And those can be placed up onto the shelves, and then larger objects can be put over here or suspended from the roof. Now this is access to the airfield, so eventually we'll have a full airport out here with airplanes, helicopters, hangars, air traffic control towers, all of the things you would expect from a proper air base. And now across here is S2. Now this is going to be fun. This is where we're going to store all of the creatures that we have found here on the server that are paranormal or extraterrestrial. So we're going to put those in here for safekeeping. And these are biocontainment chambers that are, you know, they'll be customized for each one of the creatures that we bring in here. And of course, we got some cool little ventilation details up at the top. Now you'll see, where is it? Ah, here. Now that's a blast furnace, and I was hoping to have the vent show from the bottom, but they can only be one direction. So we might swap that to a hopper or a dispenser, things along those lines to make that look a little bit better. So yeah, S1, S2, now this is S3. So this is where we're going to eventually bring my pet from the jungle. We are going to maybe bring over some of the aliens for safekeeping, things along those lines. So we still need to work in this area. Now the real secret area, the maximum security, is S4, and that will be right below us. We're gonna build up an elevator system right here that will take you deep into the ground, and that is only the most secure of things are down in S4. So yeah, I am really excited about this. This is coming out great. Oh, and these walls right here and there, I think these can be like security and maybe, you know, scientists, laboratory offices, things along those lines. I think will look really cool in there. But where I want to move next is building up a big secure door to protect S3. So I think I got an idea. Let's see what we can do with it. We made some huge progress inside of our bunker here, and the wall on the back has been assembled, and I think it kind of looks kind of cool, kind of has a vault feel to it with the different grindstones across there. Now in the interior, this isn't fully rigged up, but eventually we'll have like a secure door that you have to put a passcode to go into to enter this area of the secured facility. I also would like to do, like I mentioned before, some kind of elevator in this area to bring you down to S4. Now, what I want to do is I want to bring a creature into our bio-containment rooms here. And I think I know the perfect creature. Knock, knock. It's the government. Hello there, good sir. It's time to take you back to Area 77 to figure out who the real Salmon Man is. Things didn't go quite as planned. I had to break out the boat. He escaped the minecart. It was my fault. It was an accident. We don't have much of a budget yet for transportation here at Area 77, but we've got him, and we just need to get him into his bio-containment unit. There we go. We got him in. Oh, you've no idea how long it's taken me to get him to this point. Oh, geez, you're right in my face there. Okay, I need to take a little break. I'm gonna leave you here, and then I'm gonna make this place a nice salmon retreat. Oh, it is good to have this area complete. We have built S1, S2, S3, and soon S4 in our secrets and mysteries warehouse here, looking absolutely amazing. So the artifact area, the secured area, and of course our bio-containment area. And that is where we have our first subject, the infamous Salmon Man. Is he the Salmon Man, or an imposter, or potentially an innocent villager infected with the salmon? Who knows? We will figure that out once we commence our research, but I think he's got a really nice little area back here, right? Look at this. He's got a salmon color bed. The details, come on, only the finest here at Area 77. And then, you know, he's got a little pond to do swimming and things like that. And yeah, he's just kind of sitting in his boat, thinking about life, you know, doing what salmons do best. But anyway, there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed us building out this area, opening Diamond Drop. This has been quite the episode, and if you enjoyed, and with all the excitement that we did today, hit that like button, and until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the videos, and if you believe the videos are rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later, and don't forget to subscribe, because you may just become scarred for life.